Hello, hello, hello. For those who are following, I sent out a Facebook Live Sunday. Said I was going to go on a journey, a road trip. Closure was what the topic was about. Since Sunday, I've driven almost 2,000 miles. When I'm done, it'll be about 3,500 miles. For closure. This whole time I've been in this car by myself driving with plenty of thoughts. Now I know that I need to get equipment to where I can do this because I'm coming across some of the coolest areas to capture moments. So it's very hazy out right now, and I guess it's the heat that's causing the haze, but you could see my windows are kind of dirty. It's hard to keep clean. The mountain range there, and the vastness of just open land. It's amazing. Well, today I want to talk about, or right now I'd like to talk about, I woke up, looked, and I put some of your post in so everybody can view. I'm right now 700 people behind on accepting into this site. Sorry for the bounciness. I have nothing to hold it up with. But the one that caught me this morning was, I think it was Michael Mitchell. Now I'm trying to remember, hard from my memory. Love. You know, one of the things that I have found on this journey, the twin flame journey, was that everything originates from within you. So you can sit and search outside of yourself all day long. You can sit and blame the world around you for not being able to find the love that you know is due you. But honestly, my journey has led me to knowing that until I change my own energy, until I change me, until I heal me, what I am seeking will never come to me because I'm not prepared, I'm not ready. You see, we throw out energetic signals to other people around us. And when we are troubled, when we are still hurt, when we still have wounds yet to be tended to, we are going to attract like. It's funny, I started this site a couple years ago, and I was hurting. Like most of you, I was hurting and I was lost because I didn't believe there were anyone else out there going through what I was going through. I was lucky enough to be around people who guided me, my soul family, who showed up at the right time to lead me into knowing that everything was okay. This is all pre-planned, this journey. So, it took a while, and it's still a process. I'm coming close to, a few months shy of a couple years of not even seeing this beautiful soul that walked into my world and turned me upside down. That's how I describe this connection. But what did happen was the self-discovery of who I am. Learning how to put a value on my own self. You see, that love that she woke me up to was there always within me. But also, I was reminded of the areas in my own self that needed tending to. And so what was that? I had to deal with abandonment issues as a youth. I had to deal with love issues. I don't believe I ever received love. That's a whole other topic there on that part of love. I had self-worth issues. So mine triggered my twin flame. She triggered everything within me. Now, I could sit in my 3D mind and say, she's the cause of my turmoil. But that's not the truth. The truth is, she was the one that brought these up within me and out of me so that I could see them clearly as wounds to be healed within me. This is at this point of discovery, I found myself wanting to change the name, the title, the journey of self. It's because I believe this is what this is about. This is you discovering you, and they bring things up within you because we are one. They bring things up for you to face and heal. Now, honestly, we do the same to them. Now, how they deal with it for each is different. Sorry about the wiggles. I have no mount. I'm holding it with my arm, and my weak arm is getting weaker. They bring things up, and that you bring things up within them. So for most that aren't prepared to deal with these things, it is almost daunting, and they run. And that affects you how? That affects you for most, if you're like me, that turns your world upside down, because it's as if finally you have found that soul that resonates everything within you, that it's just like being home. That feeling that, oh my gosh, this is what I've been searching for my whole life. And then they go. And then you have to go through that moment. Oh, that moment of of being homesick. And we come to a stop. You see, it's like the journey. This journey. You could be going full speed and suddenly brakes are hit. Your world stops. You're turned upside down. You're wondering, what in the heck am I going to do? How am I going to get over this? Is this a dream? Am I losing my mind? Trust me. You don't know me, but trust me. You're not losing your mind. But what you're discovering are these moments in your life that it's time to let go of things that you're holding on to that serves you no purpose. Part of this journey, the biggest part of this journey, was for me to cut cords from my past. Has nothing to do with my twin flame. It has everything to do with me, which in a sense is all part of our connection. Now being diverted, trying to figure out where the heck I'm going to be diverted to. So it's change. Now I just got sidetracked because I don't know where the heck I'm going. So that is what we're at right now. That's what they do. They bring you to a place where you're left with confusion. Now, here's the confusing part. We learn our life in this 3D. We are trained as a child to live our lives in a certain way. The ways are which we were taught by our parents, our close family, friends, watching the TV. There's things that we do that we learn ways. Now, what you're going through with this connection after you awaken to it is a total change. It's like you end up realizing you have to unlearn everything that you learned. And that's where everything is in this. It's like your ego struggles trying to compute, trying to deal with this change because it doesn't want the change. It is quite content with the life and the ways that were already. Now you got to go, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to sit here in this part of my life where I'm just, nothing is making sense, nothing is feeling right? Or am I going to surrender to this journey and start understanding the true meaning of this journey? And this meaning isn't just about the other person being with you. This meaning, and it's because they are always with you at this level, at the 5D level. They're always with you. They will never be away from you. And that's why you have the dreams. That's why you have the sensation of them being around you a lot of the time. But this is in the body, you discovering you. See, I've had a lot of time in this car driving, not knowing what I was going to run into when I got to my destination. And you know, when I got there, it was a gut shot. And that's for me personal, but what I found was this is what I needed. In my life, I have to deal with things, I have to be hit hard, typically. You know, I was warned to slow down in my life and I didn't listen. And I was warned and I knew something was right. I go to work one night and somebody takes me out on my motorcycle. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't listen. See, we need to learn to trust ourselves. So I took this, I knew I had to go, and I left this last Sunday, and it was like, I wanted to stop along the way to take photos, but it was like, I can't stop. I had a mission, and the mission was closure. I knew that I had to finish this mission that I'm on, and cut the cords that are holding me back. Now, I said that this journey that I've taken had nothing to do with my connection with my twin, but it does, because I believe a lot of this not being connected is because we have things yet to be released and let go of. So I thought I was going to have this strip of road where it would be like on and I wouldn't be diverted from my thoughts, but this highway closure's got me. But it's taking me over this overpass where I'm seeing this cloud formation that I wish I've just taken a photo of. But the journey. This is an awesome journey. I've learned so much on this road, driving, and seeing and listening to what's being told to me. 2 nights I've stayed at 2 different places. The first night my room was 111. The second time I stayed at a place was 155. 155 equals 11. So I'm dealing with these numbers. The numbers are like new beginnings. I believe this is why I'm here on this journey right now. This that I am sharing with you is new beginnings. Letting go of the things that have been holding me back and opening the door, making way for things that were intended for me. You see, we can't receive until we have space within our soul to receive. So if you're holding on to hurts, if you're in a situation where you're trying to move on and it just seems like you keep getting blocked, it's because there's still things for you to do to heal. I'm a true believer that whatever energy you're throwing out is going to come back to you. So if you are a person that is going down the road of self-healing, self-discovery, you will find that the people that are going to come into your path will be different than those that were coming into your path when you were a hurt soul. There's many on here right now that I keep seeing what you're writing, and you're running into the same type of personalities. The one that I started this little video with, or vlog with, was he wrote that he's running into all these hurt women. And all he's looking for is love. We attract what we are. In this connection, we are mirrors of each other. And so I've said this many times, when you start feeling things like, everybody that I run into is trying to hurt me. Well, you need to start looking within. Why are you feeling that? And start looking at your own life. What areas in your life do you feel these things in your past? And this is where you have to go and start working. So I'm going to leave it at that, because this shift in this this highway's throwing me off. Right before that, I was on a straight and narrow, and it was like these words were flowing, and I thought I had to let go of them because I just, there's moments where I just want to share, and I've wanted to share a lot more on my trip there, because it was on. So, all right, that's it for right now. Be well, be loved always, and until next time, stay awesome.